What do you think?
The theme of the work within the last 4 or 5 years is very much related to, obviously, things that I've been that I've been obsessing about. One is time. One is who I am, where I am in terms of time, how much time has elapsed in my life, and the sort of sequentially, almost didactic advancement of time. And so I've been dealing with clocks, both our idea of a flat clock and perhaps a more esoteric, but I think more true concept of a rotundity of time or a sphericality of time. In relationship to what I was saying before, in terms of time and in terms of what I'm trying to explore right now, in this painting I decided to use something that has always sort of fascinated me, which is rulers, and the idea of marking distance. And if you think about it, when you mark distance, you're automatically marking time, because to get from one place to the other, you have to go through space. And the minute you go through space, it takes a certain amount of time. So space and time are integrally related. It's a question of compartmentalizing various times in my life, figuring out what the relationships between these various compartments are. The compartmentalization does for a wonderful format in terms of figuring out how to formally, mechanically compose the canvas in ways that I can, almost like a lion tamer in a cage, push the eye around. We all traveled through history. We're stuck between eternities. This exploration will hopefully be identified as a central point of concern by everyone, regardless of where they come from, in time, in place. I'm very conscious of the fact of putting together a composition that allows the viewer to travel through the story that I'm telling in specific ways, in specific directions, for specific reasons that I like to establish. Very much like someone writing a book and sort of weaving the story in and out. This is called The 5 Seasons, and it's memories of my childhood combined with the last trip I took to Parma last year. Up on top is my father with a child on his shoulder, going down the stairs into eternity, into up there. The child's head, therefore, will be this, and in essence, what this is part of the memory. There's 4 seasons. There is summer, there is autumn, there is winter, and there is springtime. And at the bottom, there's the underground. So really, it's the bottom, it's the plane of the 4 seasons, and it's the top. So there's 6 things going on. The 5th season, of course, is the season of memories, the season of timelessness, beyond the 4 seasons that are here with us on Earth. Again, it deals with the concept of time and a concept of clock to a certain degree. Very much like the frame of a movie, theoretically, if you plop it out of context, should make sense aesthetically as a thing in its own. So each one of these things, hopefully, makes a certain kind of sense. One line goes into the next. The thing on the bottom is the shadow of a bersagliere, which is an infantry soldier, on the ground, on a sidewalk, on a street rather, with a tram rail. And it's very mysterious, it's very textural, and it's in essence the shadow of a person who I just found out lately was someone who was very important in my life. And that's what the essence of the painting is about. was a child, I had a painting of Giorgio de Chirico up on the wall as a print that my grandfather had given me. And the mystery, the poetry of that storytelling became extremely important for me. And trying to figure out what was going on. And that enigma, the conundrum of trying to figure out exactly what it is within this very poetic composition is something that I still strive to do in my own work, is to create something that is harmonious, that is enticing, that makes uncommon sense, and that hopefully will be unforgettable. All of that has to be based on our subjective common experience. That's it.